So we're diagnosing a problem. It's a 2000 Ford F550 with the infamous 4R100. Ooh, 100. Yeah, so we got shift problems. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift's great. Floor it out of fourth, drops into third. I can see on the computer screen, it says third. Third commanding third, goes into neutral. Excuse me. I have been studying the shit out of this thing. This transmission is due for a service because I've never serviced it and I don't know the other people that have ever serviced it. But I did find that this front block and possibly this other one here, there's different shift. See how this one's smooth? Yeah. Yeah. So there's shift body pieces in here. Apply clutch pressures. These are solenoids. Open up veins. Put fluid into these shift cavities that need to. And that's when it tells it, hey, engage this clutch pack. Well, I think we got a problem with them. I think they're jamming. Not in the good sense of jamming either. The bad sense. So that's what we got going on. I got this tore apart. I've got a new valve body coming here and this one here. This one I don't, I think. I gotta look. But I'm pulling off each section, testing a little bit as I go for verification. What a mess. What a mess. So I'm going to pull up some documentation here, see what we got. Let me just tell you, there's just never enough work. A guy would like to stay busier. Okay, I've been trying to block this guy up here. You got to get a ratchet strap across there somehow fastened to her so we don't lose her. But bell housing's out. Tranny cooler lines. Next will be getting this trans cross member off. Bring her on down. Oh boy, rust. We gotta save her. She's too nice of a sweetheart. We're strapped, boys. We're strapped. Let's get this off. Transmission fluid. Right down the armpit. Nice and slow she goes. Hopefully nothing's hanging. So far, so good. You forget how fast a two-wheel drive tranny comes out. You're like, jeepers, I could do more of these. Look at this, sneaking right out the door. And see, hands free. These transmissions take themselves out, put themselves in. Ooh. Broke it. Brittle. Brittle me this. Well, at this point, I'm going to pull this off. And she's getting blasted. But my rig doesn't go over there to the blast zone. So we might just blast it over here. I don't know. Could go with the forklift. Yeah. Let me... I just don't know what to do with my hands. Let me wash up. Daytona 500. Eight 1711. Oh boy. What are we gonna find? Are we in for a treat here? 4R100 two-wheel drive diesel. Kate. Built in 11. And I've already got this thing smoked. All right, so these actually, I just use a tail housing bolt, and it goes in here, threads into the pump. Hey, look at that. We had a pump. Pretty slick, hey guys? Hey guys? Then we just put that right here with the others. Oof. Never seen scarring like that before. No grooves, but boys and girls, she might have got hot. Moral of the story is, she might have got hot. There's the pump. gasket. First snap ring. Look at that. Look at that, huh? If I'm not talking, it's because I'm thinking. I have a hard time doing both, apparently. Yeah. Looks like that was grabbing. All right, stamp ring it is. All right. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'll take my hook. Then I'll write out. Which is just an O. Show them your O face. I already see the problem. I think our Sprague clutch took a shit. Well, they got wear. They got heat. We made the right call. That one got real hot. Well, I'll just real quick show you here. We got everything out of the case, laid out in order I pulled it from. These are the back clutches that sit right in this tail housing, or near the tail housing. Let me show you. Let's go to the natural light. Speaking of natural light, I go for natty light. Look at these clutches. That one is a gone. There's no material left. Well, it's chipping. I got hot. Definitely got hot. Just no material left. That's what we call smoked. Smoky and a bandit. Well, there's one part I didn't get, and that is this intermediate Sprague kit that goes on here. So I just ordered that. Won't be here till Monday. We do have a little bit of work I can do, but really, this project's going to be on hold. Another week. Oop. It's going to be so dramatic, turning the lights off. So in the meantime, we all know my Seward's folly here. I built a tool. I built a tool to help straighten out the frame. I believe this is 3/4 inch. I don't know. That's really strong. It's heavy. I'm not a metal guy. I want to be because it's cool. Oh. That's got to be close to 75 pounds. So I built this. Welded some flanges on the end because I had an idea the other day. Golly, this thing's heavy. See that flange? We stick her in here. Oh yeah. Ignore that fancy welding. It will hold up to 16,000 pounds. Not really, but we're gonna try. Excuse me. this whole arm has to be twisted back. And then I got to build some gussets to strengthen this arm up. I think it's a default or defect from the factory. Everything else, very cool. Looks like it's gonna work. Chains are good. They need a little tightening tension. Yeah, pull that off and I'll show you that. So it's a good unit, except this design that holds the wrap. So we gotta straighten that out. Now, obviously, I'm probably not heavy enough. So I'm gonna use the skid steer. I wanna slowly apply pressure. I'm gonna have somebody here helping me out, don't worry. So we'll get somebody to apply pressure while I look at that to see the bend back. And then once I know it's bending back, that's when I'll start designing my gussets. I'm thinking right in here, right to this outside and down. Maybe even out here instead. You can see the, oh, I thought the paint's cracking. It's not. Anyways, we'll get a gusset out here if we have to. But this has got to get beefed up because what's happening with the wrap, she's tilting. Tilt-a-world. I think it'll work. So yeah, that's to be continued here. I got to get help first, but it should work. We're about to find out. See if this works. By golly, yesterday we got that thing dialed right in. The plane of this actually turned out really good. You can see the gap here, and here's the same now. So the tool worked really good. Now we'll build some gussets. Oh man, I got more firewood to cut up. Tarzan keeps bringing stuff over. I got to get it cleaned up so I can get my parking back. So we might be doing that today. I'm feeling a lot better. I think the sickness is finally gone, which is good. I think first crop is next week, if the weather's good.
Well, comment, like, subscribe, do the thing.